Welcome back to my channel. In this week's episode I'm going to show you how to make a cucumber roll. Is a piece of cucumber, some water and a knife. Now the water is to lubricate the knife so that as you're cutting the cucumber then it allows you to slide through instead of the knife getting bogged down on it. Now what I've done here is I've already taken the skin off the cucumber with a cheese knife. Keep the blade wet and then just simply move into it with the knife. And you want to keep an eye on the blade. You can just see it through the cucumber. So you want to keep it so that it's not too thick and not too thin. If you lift up the blade like so, then you dig deeper into the cucumber, making the slices thicker. Now when you move the blade down like so, you'll actually come more to the surface and you'll cut thinner slices. The right thickness would be about 1/4 centimeter, which is 1/10 of an inch. Once in a while just take the blade out of the cucumber, wet it again so that you have more lubrication, and then just continue cutting. Now I'm not using pressure here, just let the knife do the work and you just guide the cucumber into the way. Now between cuts you push it up and then when you cut you bring it down. So you're always cutting in one direction. This gives you a lot of control. If you start soaring both ways in cutting then you're going to miscalculate and slip up. Now this does take a little bit of practice and don't worry too much, just buy a bunch of cucumbers. Try it out. I mean, these things are pretty cheap anyway. Okay, so now you start getting towards the seeds is when you stop. So there we go. Okay, so now we just roll this up, put it to one side for later. Take a little piece of tuna. With cutting the tuna, just simply put the heel at the corner of the fish. So you want to end the cut with the tip on the board. Should be one fluid motion. Not too thin, you want it quite thick, about 1/4 centimeter to 1/2 centimeter, which is 1/10 of an inch to 1/5 of an inch. Start at one end and you just cover about 1/3 of your sheet of cucumber. Okay, that should more or less do. Now you add your avocado. A couple slices should do, don't overdo it. And a little dab of wasabi. Now you begin rolling. No need for anything like a rolling mat. Simply try to keep it compressed. And keep rolling. When you start to reach the end, now here you can add some mayo or some mascarpone cheese, anything that will keep it stuck together. It doesn't need to be that, it could be also yogurt if you want. Keep it healthy. Just something to make sure that it sort of stays together, otherwise it might unwrap easily. Okay, so there we go. And now cutting it, you want to keep the seal on the bottom and simply just cut the ends off. Okay. Now these are to throw away. I repeat, throw away. Okay. And you just simply want to cut a couple slices. Pretty thin, about 1 centimeter. That's 2/5 of an inch. And that is your cucumber roll. Simply place your cucumber rolls on the plate. There we go. Okay. Now your daikon, which is sliced here in the middle. A little bit of carrot, just to give it some color. And a couple of little greens. Now you add some salmon roe. Be quite generous. There we go, beautiful salmon eggs. And to finish it off, place a little bit of soy sauce on the plate. And that's the cucumber roll done.